All right, everybody, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing today, everybody? We have a beautiful week, beautiful month, fam. November was legendary, let me tell you. Absolute mayhem in the markets. I mean, I want to go over here real quick and let's take a look at just November. I want to take a look at the month, right? And I'm going to go look at November. Okay. Look at November, how beautiful this was. Just straight. I'm talking about, so let's look at XRP, right? Momentum for XRP from 49 cents all the way up to $1.90. $1.50 profit per token. That is crazy that we saw XRP move this much. And I'm going to take a little bit about this whole chart I have drawn up here when it comes to XRP. You guys can hear me loud and clear, right? Audio as well. Beautiful. All right. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin for the month of November climbing as well, all the way down from 66,000 up to 99,860. 99,860. You guys listen, you want to understand the true power of crypto. I'm going to tell you guys right now, okay? Especially when it comes to Bitcoin. All right, give me 1 second. I want to show you guys something really, really cool. And this is the beauty. As a matter of fact, before I do that, can you guys go in the chat and let me know what year did you get involved with Bitcoin? I want to know. What year did you get involved with Bitcoin? Because that, to me, is powerful. Take a look at this. All right. 2021. Hunter says 2011. Oh, Hunter, you must be fucking wealthy, bro. Did you buy it or did you just see it? 2011, that's dope, man. That's the first time I came across it was 2013, and I just ignored it. I called it a scam, actually, and I say that proudly. I own it. 2020, okay. So my official first Bitcoin purchase was 2016. Actually, it was December of 2016. So actually, this month marks 8 years since I've been involved with Bitcoin. 8 years. So me and Bitcoin celebrate our 8th year anniversary. Where should we go? I gotta take her out somewhere nice. She's been very well to me. Bought some, sold some, did a couple stupid things, and man, that's crazy. It's wild because if you think about just the power of holding, right? Like if you talk about the guy, the Bitcoin pizza guy, I forget his name. The dude would be worth almost $1 billion. He will be worth $940 million today. It's crazy. And I also saw back in 11 years ago during the ESPN broadcast, there was a guy who was holding up a sign with his QR code to his wallet, and it had a Bitcoin logo next to it. And it said, "Hey mom, send Bitcoin" on the logo because it popped up on the TV. And by him doing that, he received 22 Bitcoins from random wallets, which is worth, $2 million today. I hope he kept it, but that's pretty cool. Imagine that. So, fam, let me take a look at this chart, okay? And I like to, look back at the history of this. And when I got involved in Bitcoin, we are talking December. It was this candle right here. I bought it at like seven and change. As a matter of fact, I didn't even buy a whole coin. I think I bought like $100 and I kept adding $100 every other week. And then I saw all of this, massive rise that we had in 2017, all the way up when we started hitting 20 and then came back down. But I got involved, where is it? Um, where was it? I lost it again. Here. This one right here. This is the candle. Okay, so if I go and I mark this candle right here, like this, why is that white? And I drag this. Look at this. Look at that climb. You see that? From here to here. And I want you guys to keep an eye on a very specific pattern. And this is the thing that I love about Bitcoin, right? Has anyone ever called you crazy, or they don't believe in what you're of Bitcoin and said you're wasting your money on this magic internet money, or they say it's gonna go to zero, or they say, hey, be careful, it's gonna crash, you're gonna lose your money, right? All the time. I hear it all the time. But I'm gonna bring some logic to you guys. I mean, you guys already know this, but there's something you guys can say, and this is just the absolute truth, right? If you look at Bitcoin from its genesis, right? Not even like this is showing 2050, it's Genesis block in 2009, right? Or whatever. The Genesis block, the first block that was done for Bitcoin, okay? Every single year after that, every single year, Bitcoin has created what's called higher highs and lower highs. Every single year, over and over and over. Matter of fact, if you compare it to Amazon, it's been following the same path that Amazon has, that Apple has, that Tesla has. It's creating higher highs every single year, creating higher trends, creating higher volume, creating higher usage, creating higher adaptation. Um, and it's just because of that, without even getting into the math of the blockchain, all that stuff, just simple mathematics, simple movement of that pattern indicates that this is due for a massive climb. Think about that. Creating higher highs every year, massive momentum runs. And I always tell people that. And it's just, once you understand reading the chart, that's why reading the charts to me is so crucial. I always tell people like you need to understand how to read these charts because If you understand how to read these charts, you pretty much understand how to make money. Okay. And it happens in small portions when it did here, 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 and then it starts to happen on a big scale. Okay. Because this was a retrace that took off. 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 This was a big retrace that took off. And then this was also one that took off. And then this is another one that is taking off right now. And it's just simple patterns. I mean, you could see the patterns happening. Look, break, retest, continuation, boom, boom. Break, retest, continuation, boom, boom. See, it's the same exact thing. But now we're seeing this in a large monthly scale. And when you start to see it in a bigger picture, that means that the volume is about to start increasing drastically. Somebody asked the question, where was it? Do we see Bitcoin retracing to like 80K along with alts, then pushing past 100K? I don't know. It's very hard to do. It's very hard to do. And if I was to play a scenario right now, we always talk about that rule, buy the news, sell the greed, right? So you buy the rumor. The rumor is pretty much the news, right? What's happening with the rumor, but it's not really things that are happening later, but what's happening right now. Okay, what's happening right now? I mean, let's take a look at XRP for a moment. What happened with XRP? Right? And I've told you guys this, right? From back in 2020, when 20 December 16th, 2020 was the day that the SEC served Ripple with the lawsuit, Ripple Company, Ripple Labs, right? Dude, that's coming up on 4 years, like to the day, 4 years. And if you also think about it, technically the lawsuit is not done because the SEC appealed the decision. So that's still being weighted. But what's going to happen is that they're switching. The head of the SEC is leaving. But there's so many things that's going on with XRP that I've always told you XRP is this sleeping giant. But the problem that I have, even currently today, with XRP is that XRP is still considered a centralized currency. So it's not to be trusted or considered as a cryptocurrency or decentralized money, whatever. It's a way to the future to create a better monetary system for banks, for the government, and I hope they use it the right way. And simply because of that matter is what's happening with XRP. It is the future of an ISO 222 token, which is the new standard for all banks in the future, all transactional, all digital money transactions taking place around the world. Okay, there's over 1,700, write that down, 1,700 bank partners with XRP, and they haven't mentioned one yet. So that list isn't even out yet. Why? Because they didn't want to associate with anybody that was being sued by the SEC. Okay. Think about way before that too, when the lawsuit first launched. If you look back at December of 2016, all right, that's over here, right? I'm sorry, December 2020. That's right here. Huge bearish month, dropped Ripple all the way down to 17 cents. Prior to that, it was March of 2020. Of course, crypto was down. It was the start of COVID, and crypto and XRP dropped down to 11 cents. Okay, down here. Then we had 2017, the huge spike. I got into Ripple at the beginning of 2017. So it was somewhere down here when this candle opened, right around 25, 22 cents, somewhere around there. I bought my first Ripple tokens. I started buying Litecoin first, then I bought Bitcoin, then I bought XRP, then I was buying Monero and all these other, Bitcoins out there. Okay. So these coins were kind of moving. And even with this momentum that we had from December of 2020, there's a lawsuit happening, and then it was able to spike up to $1.95 after that. Some good news came out. They were thinking about tossing the case, but then for the longest, once we broke this zone below 80 cents, which is April 22, we kind of hung out here for over a little bit over 2 years, and it ranged from 80 to 50 to right 30 cents. It was standardized at the 50-cent zone between 43 and 50 cents. And it was just happened to stay there, happened to stay there, happened to stay there for a very, very long time. And it was just back and forth with the SEC. Okay, there's a lot of victories within that time. But even if you look at the chart of Bitcoin and other coins, there's spikes here, right? You saw Bitcoin spike, it's a Ethereum spike. There's no spikes with XRP. XRP was like a dormant giant waiting to be released because it was being attacked by the SEC. It was being questioned for it being a unregistered security, right? Because if you don't remember, the whole lawsuit was that Ripple company, Ripple Labs, is the company that created XRP, and XRP is the token which Ripple Labs used. But they saying that that token was supposed to be registered as a security, but then the whole fight was that we are not a security. We do not meet the standards of being called a security. And that was the whole case back and forth. At the end of the day, they settled for XRP paying $125 million, and then that was it. And then, they got to go scot-free. But then the thing is that SEC did not like that decision and they appealed it. The appeal process is still pending, right, to go to court. But now we have Trump in office. Now Gary Gensler is, being sent to the gulag. So what now? This whole spike happening right now is what we call, remember this is buying the rumor. XRP pump is a buy the rumor. There's never been one time in Bitcoin's history where we've seen a pump like this without a retracement. And if you look at the pump we're seeing on XRP and the pump that we are seeing on Bitcoin, oh, sorry, go back. XRP here, Bitcoin here. All right. And let me switch this to also the month. Okay. Look at these pumps, these huge momentums taking place. All of this is due for retracement. Okay. We've seen it happen. We saw it happen a little bit with Bitcoin back when it hit 70, came back down to 48, shot up to 99. Saw it happening with XRP back here when it shot up to $1.95, retraced back down all the way to 50, pushed back up to $1.35, and then went all the way down into the 20s. Okay. But let me give you some things that when people are asking, okay, where is XRP going to? Where are we going to see XRP going to? And the biggest thing that I can give you on XRP is going to be very important, fam, is going to be this. Okay. Let's talk about the speed of XRP. XRP has climbed all the way from barely 10th place all the way up to the third largest cryptocurrency in the world in a matter of couple maybe a week and a half. Remember that? This run that we've been seeing is not, this is a couple of days, weeks, maybe 2 weeks at most. So we're seeing huge run on XRP. We're talking about 81% climb in 7 days. If I go look at this on 7-day chart, fam, 7 days ago was $1.32. Back in November 5th, it was at 51 cents. And it really started pumping around November 9th. It hasn't even been a month yet. November 9th. And we have a market cap of $142 billion. I mean, it smacked everything out of the way. Solana, the Canadian dollar. No, that was Bitcoin. Solana, Ferrari, Doge, USDT. USDT has been third for I don't know how long, for a long time. Solana surpassing 100 billion, right? So where is XRP going to? Okay. And I'm going to tell you guys this right now. And this is the part that I'm not even XRP related. Okay. And fam, I know today you guys want to do some meme coin buying, right? I gotta get this out the way because this is very important. Okay. And then we're gonna get into some meme coin buying. We're gonna go on our phones. I'm gonna show you how to buy some of the meme coins that we have. There is a nice retracement happening in the markets right now. Our greed index is below 80, which is good. We were at 95, so we had to retrace, and now it's cool. That's why I didn't really buy that much stuff after that. But now that we are seeing a nice retracement, is good. Also, XRP is dipping a little bit, which is good. So we're gonna have some good opportunities to get in besides buying at $3. You know, I don't see that. I don't see that being a smart play. I want you guys to get in at the best possible price. All right. So who here is here to learn how to buy meme coins today? I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. All right. Some of the ones we've been buying. Okay, so let's talk about XRP. Let's go back here. XRP, $141 billion. But here's some things that hasn't happened with XRP. Okay, number one, 1,700 banks have not been listed. What are the banks that are using XRP? That's going to be huge. Why? Because when they announce, hey, we're partnering with JP Morgan investors want to invest in XRP. They're also launching ETFs, S1 ETFs, ETFs across the board, all different kinds of banks, all kinds of investors want to put ETFs on XRP. Another huge thing because XRPs are more secure than the actual crypto. So then people are going to want to buy the ETF through Wall Street. And now XRP becomes officially a part of the stock market. Okay. Number two, the lawsuit's not over. It's not fully over yet. When that happens, huge. Number three, Trump is not even in office yet, and the changes we've been seeing are astronomical. Okay. The changes we have been seeing across the board, crypto related, you know, there are all kinds of tariffs being applied. This is huge, and he's not even in office yet. And I think when that happens, it's gonna be big for crypto. Okay. The next one is the Ripple stablecoin is not out yet. Ripple stablecoin has not been released, and on top of that, it's also been approved to be released in New York City, which will be listed on the exchanges. That is also massive. All right. Just those news alone gives you no reason to stop the train. So where's XRP really gonna go? To be honest, $10 is a low price for XRP. We are looking we are looking at a run that is comparable to Solana and Ethereum. Ethereum used to be $5. Ethereum used to be $16. Solana used to be 11. It used to be 8. It used to be $7. And now they're on this parabolic run where they're just creating massive value, accumulating massive market caps, and just topping the charts. Now, is it going to flip Ethereum? I believe so. And the reason why I say that is this. In my mind, I already know for a fact, and it's going to take a couple of years to do. I believe Solana will flip Ethereum. I believe Solana is going to flip Ethereum. Main reasons is cheaper to use, it's faster, it's an improving network. Right now, it does the most transactions on the dApp network on smart contracts than any other blockchain out there. Solana is the one. Solana is going to be that blockchain that is going to surpass Ethereum. Okay, and just on the gas fees alone, on its speed, okay, on its popularity, Solana will dominate the market like Ethereum did in 2021, right? We thought BNB was up there, but then Ethereum just happened to be just that much better, especially with layer 2 launch when they launched the 2.0 network and they dropped fees a little bit, which was, it was a little tiny, change you saved, but it wasn't a massive change. With Solana, it's drastic. With Solana, when I buy meme coins, I'm not sitting there debating, oh, do I want to spend $500 on gas fees to buy this? No, I just do it because it's, cents, a dollar at most. Ethereum, depending on the network, on the time, on the speed, on the volume, you got to sit there and say, damn, do I have to wait another hour? When can maybe I buy it at midnight when there's less crowd and then, you save some money, but still, you're going to miss out on probable profits. So I expect Solana to flip Ethereum, but when I say that and you look at this chart, I don't mean Solana will come all the way to second place. I mean, Ethereum will drop to third, maybe fourth, and then Solana will flip it. And we might see Solana as the third largest cryptocurrency in the world because we'll have, here's my lineup. You have Bitcoin as store of wealth. That will never be flipped. Bitcoin will be number one. Number two will be XRP. XRP because it will be adopted globally faster than any other cryptocurrency in the world just because of its availability and its switch up of the global financial network, right? And number three, Solana because its popularity with the public, with the altcoins, with the shit coins, with the meme coins, with the NFTs, with the speed, with the easy adaptation. Remember how annoying it was when you start learning about smart contracts back in 21 and you had to use the Ethereum and then log into Uniswap and then do swap there, link your wallet, check your gas fees, adjust the gas fees. You don't do that with Solana. Matter of fact, you do it all through one app. And now, yeah, you do it all, technically all of them through one app, but they didn't have that before for Ethereum. Okay. So I believe this will go up here. This will go up here. This will come up here. And then Ethereum will still be up there. But then that by default will start to force all of these coins to pump up, especially Solana meme coins. Okay. Start seeing a lot of power behind it. So let's talk back to buying some meme coins, right? Let's talk about buying some of the coins that we had here. Anybody have any questions so far? I want to make sure we're good here. No questions. We're good. They still say it's monopoly. Yeah, they say it's monopoly money. They don't know. I mean, that's okay. They don't understand it, you know? Listen, I got a buddy of mine. I was on a cruise with him actually on Virgin couple last month, and I told him like, yo, you gotta buy some Bitcoin. Like I was trying to get him in his wallet, he goes like, yeah, I bought some stuff before, um, yada yada, but I sold some and all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, buy some Bitcoin, right? Buy some X. I'm like, you gotta buy XRP. You gotta buy. And dude, this was I don't know. XRP was like 60 cents. It was 60 cents. It wasn't crazy yet, right? And I mean, you gotta buy it. And then Bitcoin was it was in the 60s. He just contacted me. He goes like, bro, like that, I should have bought it. Yeah, you should have. Bitcoin went up 30 grand since I last spoke to you, and XRP went up what, like $2? Crazy. All right, we up on Rizmaz. Yes, yes, we are. Rizmaz sold $22 million market cap. I think this coin's gonna go up. These are just meme coins. Again, fam, I'll tell you guys right now, these meme coins are not meant to be long term. Okay, these coins are not to be held. If I tell you hold long, do, but as soon as these coins go into massive profit, once we break this area, if you bought down here and start pumping up, and you make some good returns, just sell it, take your Solana, buy something else, right? That's the whole game of it. It's in and out, in and out, in and out. I do not want you guys to make the mistake you did back in 2021. A lot of you still have those tokens that are worth, pretty much nothing. Do you see Bitcoin turn to 80K then pass 100? No, I do not. Where do you see elves going? I bought an hour or two. Elf, I think elves had a huge MC drop, but it's coming back. So elves actually, yeah, it had a huge pull on it. It had a huge sell. But I still believe this coin can still do some numbers. I wouldn't buy anymore. Just if you have it, just let it go. It has a very small market cap, but the holders are still there. Good liquidity. We're just gonna have to wait for this coin to get some more volume in it. But let's just see where that goes. It was up. The market cap was somewhere up of like 300,000. So these are just coins you just buy, and we'll see where it goes from there. I also had this coin I was looking at, but I didn't really call it out. It had a huge, yeah, it's also had a huge pull, so I wouldn't get in this coin just yet. It's still up for the 7 days. And then there was another one that I want to take a look at. I actually had this up. I had this on my other computer. It is XRP guy, of course, that start creating all these trends. Yeah, this one. So this one had a huge pull. The market cap was pretty. No, that's not the one. Yeah, it is. It is this one. XRP guy. So I want to see we're gonna have some more movement just as XRP continues to climb. I'm still seeing some buy orders being put in. Down 24 hours. Actually, just had a recent liquidity. They just sold off recently in the last 6 hours. You know what else is I've been realizing too? If you really want to get the prime time for these coins, I've realized that most of these coins move, most of these meme coins have huge movements around like anywhere between 4 and 6 a.m. Eastern time. 4 to 6 a.m. Eastern. Like that's when I really start to I'm up anyway. I come into my office, I do some work, I just see these coins start to move. And I'm like, oh, that must be a prime time for these coins. All right. But overall, just these are just coins you want to hold. Diddy Bam was up, had a liquidity of about 2 million. People liquidated about 2 million. Nero, Trump, Banana, Mog. Same thing with Pepe again, but the markets are down right now. The markets are down. So, and I don't expect these coins to start pumping anytime soon because we are having a little bit of a retracement. And remember, we're gonna go Bitcoin up, all coins up, then money will flow down to these coins. The question is, where are they going to land? That is the question we're looking for. All right. So one quick thing I want you guys to do. I found this app. Actually, I think it's pretty cool. I want you guys to download it on your phones. I don't know if it's Android has them, but it's a Bitcoin mining app. And it's actually mining real Bitcoin. I mean, it's mining at a slow, it's some slow speeds, but it's still, I figure over time this thing runs in the background. It's cloud mining, so it's not really using my phone's data. And if you have more than one phone, download it on all your phones because it's gonna get you some Bitcoin up. So I don't know if you see it. Can you see right here? It's just mining Bitcoin, right? So the name of this app is called yeah, Bitcoin mining. That is the name of the app. Bitcoin mining is called. If I can find it here. This one. This one is this app. Bitcoin mining. I think they also had it on Google if you have an Android. No, not this one. This app right here. Bitcoin mining. Download it. It's free. It's free to mine. It's not gonna charge you anything unless you wanna. You have the option to pay to, of course, up your speed, which will get you Bitcoin faster. But there's also this thing where you could do, you watch an ad. Sorry, that's what I've been doing. You watch an ad, and the ad will give you a higher speed, a higher return for 24 hours for free. You watch an ad for like 30 seconds. But this is racking up Bitcoin for you on your phone. And I could withdraw this. I have the ability to withdraw the Bitcoin. I just don't want to withdraw that. It's got to be like maybe 25 cents or so. But this is just accumulating sats. This is just stacking sats without me doing anything. So it's a simple way for you guys to earn some Bitcoin. Okay. So download the app. It's called Bitcoin mining, cloud mining. Um, yeah, I'm gonna when you guys make the account, and you guys can also share this code, is gonna I think it gives you 10% if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it gives you 10% commission So you'll make some more Bitcoin on it. DRXYMB. DRXYMB. Look, when you go on there, make the account. When it says promo code, enter that right there. No, it doesn't matter if you're on Wi-Fi. Again, it's not using your actual phone's, because if you use your phone will be dying constantly. But this is using cloud mining. So you're pretty much accessing a miner and it's using you watching videos or claiming the free every day to mine Bitcoin. And it's paying you a reward every single second. Like it's just constantly going up. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just constantly going up. But they're sats, they're pennies. But Bitcoin pennies, they're worth gold. And this app has been blowing up. But it's a cool way to accumulate Bitcoin. I'm still gonna buy my Bitcoin, but you buy Bitcoin, you earn Bitcoin. So I definitely encourage you guys to use it. One more thing I'll tell you, when you go to the homepage, and you guys can see that on this side, every day you can claim a speed boost for free. It gives you 8 hours of speed boost and acquire more Bitcoin. Every day they'll give you 8 hours. You claim it for free. But right next to that, right here, if you click on it, watch what happens. I click on it and it'll open a video ad, some kind of commercial, whatever. It's like 30 seconds, whatever, about an app. And you just let it play and you skip it. And that gives you 24 hours of a higher speed acquisition for Bitcoin. And all you do is watch the ad. Not even watch it. Let the ad play. I'll let you guys watch it. That way I can use it. But it's just an ad, it's whatever. Then you get an additional 24 hours. Then that's pretty cool. So do that. Get yourself some Bitcoin. It's gonna be earning for free anyway. Someone else will mine it. Might as well be you. You guys all got that? Drop us something if you understand what I'm telling you. Let me know if you don't know what Bitcoin mining is. Right? Bitcoin mining is the ability to earn Bitcoin just for mining Bitcoin for free. You don't gotta do anything else. Let your phone run. Let the app run on your phone. I have three. I have a bunch of phones. I got phones for days, but they're not activated. I'm actually gonna download the app on some of those phones and just let the phones run. I'm gonna get some more Bitcoin. And you guys are sleeping today. Fucking sleeping, bro. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you understand that Bitcoin and XRP are up. That's a good question. What is your estimate if all BTC is mined? What will be the price of one? The last Bitcoin won't be mined until pretty much all of us here are gone. The last Bitcoin is not meant to be mined until 2134. That's 110 years from now. 110 years from now, the last Bitcoin will be mined. What will be the price of a Bitcoin? Don't know. Couple of million. I mean, the price of Bitcoin is expected to hit 10 million by the end of 2034. That's 10 years from now. After that, who knows? This is you understand buying Bitcoin now. It is still early. Okay. It is still early. Um, Bitcoin is still young, it's still new. As a matter of fact, I believe Bitcoin just hit the amount of users the internet had in 1997. Just now, like a month ago. That's new. Okay? That's big. You forgot. Yeah, nobody really posted anything. Nobody really posted. Where is it? Here. Where is it? As a matter of fact, here, only 4 submissions. Okay? This you posted twice, so I count this one. But to be honest, I like Ollie's better. Ollie's looks delicious. I like some fish and chips, right? I'm not big on turkey. I hate turkey. I do not do turkey for Thanksgiving. I was gonna post mine on there because you guys didn't post anything, but like, see, boom, boom. We're gonna need some more participation from this. Is that more turkey? Got a lot on this plate. There's some good stuff here. Carrots. I guess that's cranberry sauce. Fun fact, I've never had cranberry sauce in my life. Uh, I've never had stuffing up until about 2 years ago. I tried it and it's absolutely disgusting. Yams. Do not like yams. No collard greens. And turkey. Only turkey I eat is like pasture raised honey glazed turkey. You said play. I haven't. I mean, I'm not saying some people make turkey delicious, some people don't. But I just don't like. Some people make it really dry, make it really dry. All right, now let's do some crypto buying. All right, you guys all got your app, get your Bitcoin mining going. It's free Bitcoin for you doing absolutely nothing. So make sure you guys get on that. Okay, I put the code on the chat. Make sure you guys put that on there. As a, I think it's referral or promo code, one of those two. Oh, look at that! I just got my 7 hours. All right. Who here wants to buy meme coins? Who has not bought any meme? Who here does not know? Matter of fact, I'm only gonna show if the people who don't know are here because you guys probably already know. Some people want the class and they don't show up. Are we gonna buy some meme coins? Who here has not purchased or does not know how to buy the meme coins through Solana? Chuck, did you buy some? Look at this one, Tit Soul. You guys know these always do well. 261 MC. And it's dipped too. Oh, that's a good climb it's actually on right now. I like this climb. This is a good climb. I like this. $262 million market cap, 17,000 holders. Guess what? I like this. I want to buy this. All-time high of 49. We're at 26. We are 50% down. You've only been mycrypto.com. Okay, cool. So here you go. Get your phone. You guys download the app I told you? We need the Phantom app. Phantom. Or if you have the Phantom wallet, you can do it on your phone too. I have another one in here that I can use. Wake up, little ghost. Oh, all right. So you have a wallet like this, okay? And it's simple. You're gonna go here. All right. We're good. I want to show you the simple way to do it. You can also do it on your phone, right? Pretend this is my phone screen. The phone screen looks exactly like this. It all looks the same. Okay. So how much soul do I have left here? $2. Okay, that's not a lot, but let's see. Another thing too, you can buy Solana directly from here. You can buy some Sol. It'll use MoonPay. You can buy $100, 500, 1,000, whatever you want. All right, you can use your credit card, debit card for Robinhood because now I think Robinhood does have it. It's the lowest price for Solana. You can also use MoonPay, blockchain.com, Coinbase Pay, whatever, right? You can buy it directly from there. You hit buy, it'll take it to the page, and then you put your information or whatever. You log in. Oh, you log in into your Robinhood. Okay, got it. Where was I? Here. Okay. So we're gonna open this. All right. Now, let's say we're gonna buy this coin, right? We're gonna buy this coin right here. Gonna copy that address right here. Here's the address. You want to make sure you copy the address because you want to buy this exact coin. They do make a lot of fake coins, a lot of imitation coins. but you want to buy this right here. You want to use this contract, okay? Current price, 24.95. You're going to go to your Phantom wallet on your phone or here. Same exact thing. They both look the same. And you're going to click on this little thing right here. All right. But what I recommend you do before that is go to manage token list. And you're going to, right here, you're going to type in or paste that contract that you just did. Oh, no, you got to search it. Sorry. Search it. Then you paste the contract. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to do that again. There's your main wallet. This is what it looks like right here. You're going to go right over here. No, sorry, before, scratch that. This little search bar, okay? You're going to copy the contract address that you just put. You just copied this one. It matches, same one. Okay. You're going to click right here. And then here you can directly buy it. This is the easy way. The easiest way. If you do the contract address first, it's the easiest way. Okay. So if you do so, let's say I buy $1.55 of what I'm available to buy. I'm going to get 6 of these. Okay. Provider via Jupiter. And then I just review the order and I hit swap. Swap failed. We're unable to, okay, just keep doing it until the order updates. Oh, I need more. It's not enough. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more. I only have little tiny bit. So let's do 50%. There you go. I'll buy 3 of them. Okay, I'm not buying the max. I'm buying 50%, which is 50% of what's available in my wallet of Solana. Okay, review order, swap, swapping tokens. Okay, now it's doing it. It's done. You can even go view the transaction. Right, this is the soul scan. So it will tell you I bought this amount, 77 cents. I got 3 of them. Transfer from this wallet to my wallet, and then total is that. Okay. And if you want to look at it, you go back to your wallet. Okay. Manage token list. Oh, it's right there. Where is it? There it is. And it pops up. I have 76 cents worth of this coin. That's easy. No, you should be buying this coin. This is a live example. This coin is a good momentum, great market cap, great liquidity, great holders, 99% score, up 24% the last 24 hours, but down 30. So it's pumping. It's having a very good retracement, which I like. And the all-time high is 50 cents, 50, yeah, about 49 and change. And as you guys know, as we had with Cummies and Cum Rocket, Sex sells, this coin is gonna pump. And then maybe, hey, who knows what they do in the future with this coin? Maybe they'll launch their own NFT. You never know. But I'm having Cummy vibes from this token right now. Yes, this is a recording, so we'll be posting to school. Do you use Soulflare? I do not use Soulflare. I like Phantom better. Name of the coin is called We Love Tits, Tits Soul. Yeah, I'll put the contract in the chat. That is the contract. But the contract is right here. I need you guys to go learn this. Okay, Dex Tools. This website. This website should be open on your computer at all times, always. I never close this app. Never. It's always on you because I want to just log in and see what's going on. Okay. So that's one. Let's say you want to buy a coin like Elves. Okay. Elves, I think Elves will do some numbers. They'll come up. Okay. Also, we're gonna get to this one too. Barseek. That's that. You know what I'm talking about. All right. You want to buy some Elves. Okay. Low LP. You know what? Let's do Barseek instead. 41 million market cap. Still gonna pump. A lot of holders. Very good, popular project. Okay. Same thing. I want to copy the contract. I'm gonna show you the easy way. which I just did, and then I'm going to show you a second way, just in case the easy way it does not working, which it never does. It always works, but just in case, you never know. Okay, you can copy that address always. Copy the address and open your Phantom wallet or Soulflare. Soulflare or Phantom, same exact thing. Okay, I'm going to show you the long way now. Long way is you click here. This is your browser for dApps. You're going to go down here to where it says Jupyter. You're going to click on Jupyter. It would open a whole new tab for you. This Jupyter is automatically linked to your wallet, so you're good to go. And then all you do is click here. This is what you're selling, so what you're gonna give up. So it'll have a list of the coins that you have. Okay, so I can do AMC, Waffles, GME, whatever, right? So I'm gonna do Sol again. And then here, I'm gonna copy the contract address and I'll come up right there. Okay? And then let's say that I want to buy half. I want to buy half, 48 cents. And it'll give me 11 of these tokens. It says insufficient. I don't have enough. I have very little. Maybe I'll switch this number to, there you go, 1, still enough. I need more. I'm just saying, I need more. But if you have enough, right, this is just a sample wallet. I don't keep a lot of Sol on here. You can make the change right here. This is the long way. The easy way is like I showed you before. Click here. Okay. Search. Paste the contract. It's right there. And all you do is click this. And it takes you right to the DEX swap. No need to go on a third party. No need to go on nothing. It does it all right here. Same thing. 50% gives me that. Review order. It's probably going to be cheap. You won't be able to do it. Yeah, failed. I need more. All right. Does that help you guys? It is simple. So, what do you look for in market caps and liquidity ratios when it comes to altcoins? That's a good question. Okay. Maybe I'll drop this to 3.3%. Let's see now. Still failed. Not enough. But you guys got that, right? Let me know if you guys understood how to do that. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Yes, it is, Raheem. All right, what do I look for in the market caps and liquidity? So market cap determines how much money has been put into this project. Right now, this project has $41.99 million put into this project. That's a lot of money, okay? Liquidity is what is available to kind of pay out liquidity, but then you also want to make sure you look for this symbol right here. 100% burn liquidity. So this kind of ensures that the coin remains deflationary. Just I like that. Also, some projects, which one is it? I think there's one. Let's try perp. Is it perp? Okay, perp. No, not perp. I don't remember which one it was. Maybe PayPay. No, not PayPay. I gotta look through them, but one of these coins, is it you? All right, so they burned 49% liquidity. Okay, so they have a pretty good number. One of these coins has locked liquidity, and it has it locked for a few years. That means that that coin is being held to a standard where the coin is expected to rise without having a lot of sell-offs take place. And most of that locked liquidity comes from the top wallets, like the first ones, the Genesis wallet, I guess the founder, like Satoshi made Bitcoin, but Satoshi put 1 million Bitcoins in his wallet before he gave the other 20 million away. Oh, here we go. Diddy Bam is one of them, right? Diddy Bam has 76% of his liquidity locked for 11 months. So this coin technically has 11 months to pretty much just skyrocket, grow, put money into it. You don't have to worry about a rug pull. Make sense? 76% of his liquidity is locked for rug pull reasons. So that way doesn't just someone just come in and pull the rug on you. Okay. I told you about this coin, Diddy Bam Bam. Okay. Diddy Bam Bam is if you guys remember, I told you the story about the Bitcoin family, all right? Him and his family sold everything. Talking about cars, house, everything. And they went all in on Bitcoin, like everything. This was back in like 2016, 2017. And I mean, they're super up now. They live in Portugal, they travel, but he makes a lot of good videos on his Instagram, and they just made this coin. How you bought Diddy Bam Bam? Simple, same exact way. Where do you keep your Ethereum coins? You can actually do it here now too. They have an Ethereum wallet. You can do it through Ethereum. They have Polygon. Their wallet is multi-chain now, which is great. What I do, I have mine on MetaMask. I have some here too. I have some on Trust Wallet. I encourage you guys to diversify and spread your coins everywhere, right? You want some wallets, you want some money on MetaMask, you want some money on Phantom, you want some on Trust. And my suggestion is so the wallets I'm showing you are the wallets I use to do transactions. Okay. Why do I do that? Someone want to tell me why? If you've been with me for a long time, I mean, you might know why. But why do I have more than one wallet in one company? So in MetaMask, and what do I need so many wallets in one for? Anybody want to guess? Well, yeah. I mean, I do that. I do that that way, the eggs in one basket is general. Like I keep crypto everywhere. I have more than one Ledger wallet. I have multiple MetaMask. I have multiple Phantoms, and they're not the same, not with the same account. They're different accounts too. Okay. So I do it because let's say I use this wallet and I buy like, $100,000 of Ethereum or $100,000 of a coin, right? And then this wallet gets hacked. Remember, these wallets are they're hot wallets. They're offline, but they're connected to the internet, so they can be hacked. We've seen it happen before. Okay. So what I do is that I don't want that wallet to get hacked with all my profits. So I use this wallet to buy. Once it's bought, I divide all the purchases in three, and I put one here, and one here. That's it. Simple. I move them to different wallets. That way it doesn't all get hacked, if ever. Okay. And then the second wallet that receives the money, the profits that I just bought, never gets linked to the internet. Doesn't get attached to any wallet, doesn't get attached to any exchange. It's just there. So it really, all it does is receive. Okay. It's just a simple, it's a little bit of a headache, but I got it all down to a science and it's just easy for me. Okay. Correct. MetaMask for ETH, Phantom for Sol, Trust for BNB. Just simple. Okay. So if I want to buy this, right, I want to buy Diddy Bam Bam. Same exact thing. I'm going to click right here, copy address, go back to MetaMask. I'm going to import this. I want to see if it's going to be a custom. Oh, right there, Diddy Bam Bam. Next, import. Okay, perfect. I'm going to go here. I'm gonna buy. It'll open up the MetaMask portfolio. Where am I located? I'm located in here. Forgot to do this stupid Oh, this is if I want to buy it directly with. Okay, no, hold up. This is if I want to buy it directly. Let's do a wire transfer. Will let me do a swap? No. This is if I want to buy it directly with my my crypto. USDC purchase or buying with a credit card. Okay, not doing either. We'll go to dApps and we're gonna go to. Yeah, you can also use Coinbase Wallet, not the actual app. Here you go, the swap. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Move crypto, go to swap. Okay, and I'm gonna swap it for AC address again. Diddy bam bam. Ethereum. Yes. How much? Let's say you want to do one. I don't have one Ethereum on here. But remember, this is an Ethereum transaction, so your gas fees will be a little bit higher than they are on Solana. You can pretty much use any, you can use stable coins, you can use Ethereum, whatever you have on it, you can swap. Okay. You can also use pay with cards, spend crypto like cash with MetaMask. The MetaMask is a card now. Let's try the long way. We'll do a swap. There it is. Token. Paste the address again. Diddy bam bam. And there you go. You can transfer, you can swap your Ethereum for Diddy bam bam. The long way seems to be too long. Here is just easier to hit swap. Okay, 0.005. 17 bucks. But nah, reduce the size of my trade. Okay, let's try two. Too much swap fees. It's charging way too much. You will need more than just, I think I have like 26 bucks in here of Ethereum. Yeah, about 26. So that's not gonna work. But it's the same way, right? Add the contract here, hit swap. That's the short way. The long way seems to be too long, so just do the swap here. And then you pick what token you want to do. It might not pop up here, so you can just go back to DEX. I think where's Maga? Maga's another one that's on the Ethereum chain. This one. And you copy that one, bring it back over here. Yeah, I already have it here. And then you just buy it there. Simple, right? I'm excited about this BTC mine. I'm telling you, you all need to really be on that app. I was up right now. I was up last night, like 4 a.m., just watching my crypto grow, my Bitcoin grow on that. I'm even considering buying one of those accelerators. The most expensive one is $1,000, and it gives you 25 with 12 miner bots, and it has an APR of 94%. That's huge. So you will watch your Bitcoin grow a lot faster like that. Anybody have any questions for me? Right? Easy to do through your phone, easy to do through your computer. I'm always on my computer here, just checking out the chart, so I do it that way. Do I have a sell alert for XRP yet? No, still on a buy. No alert here yet. Remember, the all-time high for XRP is 330. That is the all-time high for XRP, $3.30. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do right now after this class, I'm gonna wait for this dip to kind of, keep dipping, doing its thing. And then I want to buy some of these coins. I might put some more money into XRP. Oh, speaking of that, just a quick thing. If you had Celsius, Celsius is doing a second payout. Okay, they're doing the second payout. The first payout was done and you got it via Bitcoin and Ethereum. This payout will be only in Bitcoin. It will be only in Bitcoin. Make sure you check your emails. If you had Celsius, I just got my email. Yeah, so the XRP blockchain seems to be a new thing. All these coins, there's also the XRPL, the ledger coming out. Uh, but right now they're just making anything XRP. XRP rule? That's what it's called, right? No, I'm not gonna find that here. Ripple rule. Yeah, it's just pumping right now. Rule XRP. So you could do Gem Wallet, MetaMask. MetaMask would support that. Yep, that's it, Eric. Every single day you have access to claim your free 8 hours. And then you can also do the videos to earn some more. And then you just keep accumulating. That's it. Simple BTC. And you just let the BTC run. Let the mining just run. You're welcome, man. Hey, I'm telling you, let the Bitcoin stack up. Let the Bitcoin stack up. It doesn't use your phones. As a matter of fact, after this, I'm gonna go on my iPad, download it on my iPad. I got some other phone. I got maybe like two iPhone. I'm gonna download the app on those phones too. Let it run on the Wi-Fi all day. Okay, so I've never bought a meme coin on XRP. As of right now, is the only one I found. Is the only one I found. If I find some more, I mean the only trusted one I found. There was another one that I was yeah, Bitcoin mining. Yeah, it's the only one that I found so far. Well, I have to do more research on this as to well, you buy it through here. We gotta swap out. I don't want to swap out XRP. Not the way it's growing, because you're pretty much see that's the difference between XRP. You're swapping out like a for sure token for a maybe token. Yeah, XRP is different. This thing went up all the way to it's already been pulled, and it will just go right to your MetaMask pretty much. Oh, is mine open? Yeah, it is open. Install the XRP ledger. Okay, so it installs it. Now your XRP ledger is installed, and then it'll just connect to your wallet. But you gotta have some XRP in there. You gotta have some XRP in there. Yeah, so I mean that's up to you guys. I personally wouldn't be trading any XRP right now because right now it's so cheap. and it technically is its own meme coin. Like it's so cheap and it's so huge potential. I think that thing's gonna take off. For sure it's gonna take off. There's no doubt about it. But all right, family, let me go ahead and let you guys go. Have a great rest of your week. I'm gonna put the what was it the I'm gonna put this coin out there and I'm gonna add it to our list. All right, I'm gonna add that coin to our list of coins to buy, and then we'll go from there. Anybody have any questions for me? Don't sell it. Just buy more. Don't sell it. Buy more. Hey, my brother. Likewise. Hey, man, you guys have a great rest of your day. All right. If you need me, hit up the chat. Let me know what's going on. You guys need any help? But overall, what we're doing right now is we're just stacking, just accumulate as much crypto as possible. Make sure you get some Bitcoin, get some XRP, get some Solana, Dogecoin. You know, a lot of these meme coins that we're into, they're down. Everything's crazy. Up. Look at this, wild. Likewise, my brother. Appreciate you guys being here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your day.